really quiet. Here we are at 16 Wheatfield Drive in Palm Coast. This is a beautifully updated home. Roof looks good. Looks like the gutters need a little bit of cleaning, but I like that it has gutters, especially with a concrete block. You let rainwater hit those edges, it'll start eating away at the concrete block, so that's great news. Looks like they just need some cleaning. Wind probably blew it over. Luckily, it doesn't appear that there's many trees hanging over the roof, so that's good news. It's quite literally debris from those palms, so that is really good news. Let's see there, this is on a PEP tank. You can see the tank, the manhole cover there. Here's the system they have it on. The city maintains these, so it's at no cost to you. It's kind of like a public system, but a little bit, just a tad different. This is a concrete block and stucco home, which is a great pairing. Let me zoom out a little bit. Yard looks nice. It's a quiet area. All right, here we are. Walking in here. They have the decorative cutouts right here. Really nice. And the flooring all looks good. So this is like luxury vinyl flooring. So this is the front. You could use this as a living room, family room. They actually have 2 living room areas. And this is over 2,000 square feet. It is a 4-2. I like that it's actually got a lot of little cutout details. It's really cute. You could probably, so that's hollow. In all reality, you could probably redo the kitchen at some point and cut through that wall. This is solid here but it's not a support beam either. They've just built this as a decorative. That wall doesn't go up to the ceiling, so very nice. All right, over here to the right is the garage. This is technically a 2-car. It's actually got a lot of space. You can see their car in here. They've started moving. Let's see. It's 2023 maintenance. Okay, so this is a 2022. Let me see if I can find the manufacturing date on this. April 2019. Okay, so this is only a couple years old. Not bad. So this actually does have a lot of space. They've got an extra fridge in here. They've got a ton of stuff that they've put out here. Hot water heater over there looks pretty good. That looks good as well. All right. Let's go take a look through the house. I know they did remove these bifold doors, and they did put those in the kitchen. Oops, sorry, let me see if I can clean this. Hold on. A little better. Okay, so these are granite. They did their kitchen with granite. There's a double pantry. And then as you look, so you have a second family room, living room area here. The master is over there. So you've got this separate living space, and then back there is the other bedrooms. Both of these sinks are new. They replaced them, I think, 3 years ago. So you have a dual sink, which is nice for cooking and all that. You could even put higher cabinets in here, in all honesty. So you've got that extra space there if you kept that open. All right. Ah. And they do have it set up with like the lighting that pops on when you open the door. Motion lighting. So these decent sized pantries. The doors are nice and solid. Both of them pop on. So you actually have plenty of storage space here. Really nice. All right. Floors feel good. I do know that they redid the master. It's a really pretty window. The windows all look good too, because this is a 2006, I believe. So the windows all look good. There's plenty of lighting, which is nice. That's recessed lighting. It does have popcorn ceilings, but these don't look too bad. So let's go in the master. They've got some updated ADT alarm system there. All right, so here's the master. Let me turn on some lights here. It's got a his and hers closet. This is a good size master. So let me just walk to the corner here and give you a little bit of a view. This flooring has been redone, but it actually looks close enough to the other flooring to where you don't really notice. Okay, so this is a king size bed. Yeah, this is a king. So you can kind of see how much space you have. And then in here, you've got his and hers closet. Very nice. Okay. They just put this in. Let me get some lights on. They just put this in. Looks good. I believe this is granite as well. Nice newer cabinet. You've got a soaking tub here. Shower, walk-in shower here with glass doors. Oh, it's got a angle. I like that. Okay, and then you've got a little closet door over here to use the restroom in. Plenty of windows, which is nice for natural light. This is a nice bathroom space. All right, so here is the master. You walk out of here. Go back through here. Obviously you have your massive kitchen. So over here they had started, they were gonna put up a backsplash, but they need to move for family reasons. So that's why they're willing to take a good deal on this, if you know what I mean. They're trying to get out. Here is a broom closet. It's actually pretty big. You can see they've got plenty of stuff stacked in here. This is just a broom closet because, I mean, they've got the double pantry over there. I really like the look of this. You've do have bifold here for a hall closet. These are, so that my arm goes all the way back through that. So they're pretty deep and a little bit wider than normal that you see on the hall closets normally. Okay, so here is one of the other rooms. Carpet's not in bad condition. Actually seems pretty decent. Clean it out and do all that good stuff. There's quite large furniture in here. So these are not bad spare rooms. Actually, the outside is fully fenced in. I really like the outside. So they've got a large desk in here. They're using this as an office. So this is not a bad sized room. We've got double bifold doors, closet space. This one I would say a regular closet space. All right. And then you go back out in the hall. So these are all the spare bedrooms. This is the last side of the house. This is also where you'd find your washer and dryer. Very nice. They had to take the bifold doors off because these were so big it didn't fit. Okay, good full bathroom in here. So this is just one of those inserts, tub inserts. So those are really easy to change out or do something with. This isn't bad. Still in okay condition. Cabinets look good. There's another one of the rooms. This actually is not a bad sized room. So that is a full, let me look. Yeah, this is a full size bed. Carpet again. It's like that shaggier, softer carpet, but it's in pretty decent condition. Very nice. The closets here are fairly deep, actually. You can see they fit a couple boxes and stuff. And then there's one more room that is, now this room feels bigger. So you can see she's got all of her crafts in here. So this one is a fairly large room. Throw a bed in the back there. You've got your other closet here. Again, a deep closet. The ceiling looks to be in decent condition. I'm liking it. So this is just really a good layout. I like this layout. And then out here, you have, that is a 5-foot pool. It is 2.5 feet sunken in. And this is on a 1/3 acre of a lot, fully fenced in. So they just did the fence 3 years ago. Cost about $7 grand then, probably $8,500 now. But I'll take you guys outside to look around. All right, and then here we are outside. This is on a larger lot. Also, there is nobody building there. They've been trying to buy this lot for many years. The homeowner or landowner will not sell. So that piece of property is just sitting. So you won't have any neighbors for his foreseeable future. And the drainage looks to be in decent condition. Like this. Again, that's the pep tank. The city takes care of all that. So with the gutters, they've actually preserved their footing very well with this one. Oh. There we go. There we go. Sorry, I had one hand. Okay, so here we are in the back. They're older in their 70s, so somebody just needs to get in there and blow that out, and then you could put some grate in there, some kind of gutter cover, basically. There's the garage door. So this is a Carrier AC. These are up there with Train, not as top quality as a Train AC, but Carrier's higher end, not the cheaper low builder grade. All right, so this is actually a nice piece of property. It is fully fenced in, and this is 1/3 of an acre. So all of this is looking good. I'm liking the way the exterior looks. I'm not seeing any massive issues. That one needs to be plastered in. Let's see. This is a really nice lot. And this would all be your backyard. Butterflies everywhere, really cute. Got the landscaping's pretty nice. It's got some palm trees, but it's not overwhelming, and the roof looks really good. It's completely fenced in. Here is, they have a pool pump. It is working. They just put some chlorine in this, so the green will be gone in no time, I'm sure. But this is 5 feet deep, and it does have a little entryway they can put it in. They did this for their grandkids, so that's pretty cool. So this is not bad. What do we got over here? Okay, so they've got an extra hose. Oh, okay. They've got a little water set up over here. That's cool. You can plug your hose into that and get some water, like a sink right there. And then there is a ladder for the pool as well. This deck is nice. And there's a little reservoir between the houses, so you actually have space in between your neighbors. Those are also really good for drainage during any kind of hurricanes or anything. It goes all the way through. All the way through there. And then this is nice. The screen looks like it's nice and tight. Wow. Yeah. It needs a little cleanup. Get a little pressure washer, or even a hose would get that up. It's quite literally just, I can get it up with my foot. Alright. Oh, this is it. I think we can get this at a good bargain. It's a very good house. I think it's got a little doggy door. So if you ever want to get a dog, not bad. The layout's really nice. I do really like the layout.